What's good, guys? Just going over my charts. I took a few trades this morning between I think 9 to 11. So usually, typically 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York Eastern Time. That's where you could take your silver bullet trades. But I've been testing out trading time. So today I think I took a trade at 9 and I took a trade at 9:30 because I'm able to take the exact same thing that I do between 10 and 11 and implement it between 9 and 9:30 as well. Because sometimes you can find trades at 9:30, especially for indices. You could and metals, because I think I got a few trades and gold and NAS about 9:30. But I made a video yesterday saying how you could find good entries at 9:45, 9:50. So it's really at 9 something, right? Your entries, like your best bet is to try to get into a trade between 9 and 10 a.m. And then if you miss on anything, if you miss out on the early possible entry between 9 and 10, that's when you can actually wait for your actual silver bullet between 10 and 11. You can get like a second chance entry, like a second, third entry, right? But you could find early entries um about really like 9:30, 9:45, 9:50 a.m. and you could get at least a 1 to 2. 1 to 3 would be even better, 1 to 4 even the best, and so on and so on. But this is one of the trades that I took this morning, right? So it was how do I do this? I go on replay because technically I started looking at my trades around 9. So these are still here, but it's whatever. Because like I said, I already took these. I already set these up. Blah blah blah. So I think around 9 o'clock I started looking for entries here. So we are on GBP JPY. So let this play out. Ooh. So this is 9:07, right? 9:07. I think I started. I took an entry on like 9:30, but let's just wait until 9:30. This is when I actually started looking to see what price is gonna do. So boom, right now we're currently at 9:34, right? So this is when, let's say, I actually started looking at the charts for possible entries. So I put up my buy side liquidity, which is up here to the swing high, the higher high, and then I put my sell side liquidity here, which is the lower high, lower high, higher low, lower high, the lower low. Sorry, lower low. My bad. So the lower low right here, sell side liquidity, higher high right here, buy side liquidity. So we let price continue doing its thing. And like I said, by this time it's already 9:30. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see what happens, right? So yes, sir, yes, sir. So while I'm actually looking at this, I just noticed something. If it's 9 a.m. So if we were to actually start looking at um if we were to actually start looking at entries at 9 a.m. So at 9, this is 9 right here, 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Sorry. Whoa, what's wrong with me? 9 a.m. So this would have been our current buy side liquidity, right? And this right here would have been here, and then it would have broke here. Displacement candle, drop, 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 drop. We wouldn't have actually got any retests because even though it dropped, there's fair value gaps, yeah, but there's no retest until we get to right here. And even if we were to get a retest, this would be what, maybe just a 1 to 1. It would have 169. So this could have been a good trade for 1 to 2. We would have got the 1 to 2 if we would have put the 1 to 2 exactly. So yeah, this could have been a quick 1 to 2, but I didn't really trade that. But at the same time, by 9:08, the sell side liquidity would have been here. This would have broke through, push down, push um push back up, because this is what you really want to look at, to be honest, right? You want price to break through liquidity. So let's say sell side liquidity would have been here. Price would have broke through, come back up, displacement candles, because you want displacement candles, and then it leaves out a fair value gap, which eventually retested here, but it really gave us here, right? Boom. You could have took this buy as well. To be honest, there's a lot of possibilities, man. So let's say this was the first buy. and sales would have been under here. Put it a few rooms away. You would have looked for your 1 to 1. You would have got it right here. Your 1 to 2. You would have got it right here. If you were to 1 to 3, eventually you would have got it because you see this. So technically, I could have took this buy and kept riding it because if you could already see the predict, let's go. So let's take this out because I did not take this buy, right? I took this buy. So we're going to see how I ended up taking this buy. But this would have been a great buy right here. This is from the 9 to 9:30 entries. So there's always possibility. Everything is about time, right? You enter at the right time, you're going to get what you want. So let's wait. Oh, so let me put this back to where it should have really been. Sorry. So this is actual sell side liquidity. This is buy side liquidity. So boom, we get a break in buy side liquidity. We get a break here. We get another break, push up. Well, this isn't currently a break. Say a break. It breaks outside with the body, pushes up, pushes up. Let it go for a bit. Let it go for a bit. At this point, we're already in 10 a.m. territory. So silver bullet zones, silver bullet session has been activated, right? We broke through buy side liquidity, and now we are looking for possible buys. I know a lot of the times I say that when we're going up, we're looking to sell because you sell high and you buy low. So this technically, this would have been the perfect entry for buys, right? Cause here, only reason I took this buy because there was news. I think there was news somewhere at 9. Yeah, there was news here, and price did all of this. Usually, if price is gonna keep pushing downwards, after news, price usually recovers. So when this happened, I'm like, oh, price broke through, came, broke through again and again. I was like, okay, there's no more. I'm not looking for sales anymore. Because price, this was like a fake out during news, right? They just needed a reason to push the market down and then bring the market back up. That way, it could take out a whole bunch of people that were going short, take out sellers, take out people that were buying early got stopped out, and people that were anticipating sales to keep going all the way down eventually were stopped out here and then broke out at broke even or took out their stop loss. So now we're here. I'm like, okay, I'm no longer looking for sales. Price just broke through and kept going. FEG was created here. Breakout displacement candle. FEG was created here. Now all I needed to do was wait on a retest. Put my stop loss. To be honest, my stop loss should have been here, but I had put it here. My stop loss is usually the candle after the displacement. So if this long candle is the displacement candle for me personally, the candle before displacement would be in here. So stop loss would technically have to be under here, but I put it here just for extra, whatever. So now we wait for a retest. We put it at 1. We wait for a retest into our FEG zone, which we got, which was the first retest in, and we got a good wick outside and came back up and body close inside. That was a good rejection for me. So I took my buys solely off that one rejection right there because I had everything else. We broke through buy side liquidity. We pushed even higher, creating displacement upwards, creating a fair value gap, and then retest into the fair value gap. I'm like, boom, it's buy time. So I put in my entry here, stop loss here, and then take profit here, right? So let's see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. You see how price just like kept pushing? Price is trying to get through. Like I said, we had news around like 9:15 or 9 or whatever. Powell spoke, right? Chairman Powell, he was speaking something. I don't know what he said, but price, they took advantage of the market to push price low. Anticipated people are gonna keep shorting, but they hold they hold the sellers, and then we just kept pushing up and up. And that's why after here I'm like, oh, I'm no longer looking for sales because there's too much bullish momentum. And then boom, after we got the retest here, boom, a lot more bullish momentum. So I just let price go. I get, as long as I get my 1 to 2, I'm okay. 1 to 3 is a bonus. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me pause it right here. Look at that. I took my 1 to 2 and I was good. This was technically a 2.7, which was almost a 3. I would have got my 3 if I just waited a couple pips. I would have got my 3. 1 to 3 right here. I would have got my 3 take profits hit. From this point on, it would have been 3 to 3.7, but I got a 2.7. And I'm pretty sure price just kept going through, right? Let's see. Oh, price came all the way back down just to retest, just to push and continue going upwards. This is crazy. Now, imagine what I was saying before, right? Imagine I actually got this right here. This was my entry. Imagine I took all of this up here. This was a 1 to 6. This would have been a 10K day. I think I made about like what, two something, 2,000 something on this trade alone. But this is just with my 1 to 2.72. But this, if I kept going, oh my gosh. But that's another thing too. What I try to do is not get greedy, which is another reason why when I get my stop loss, my first take profit gets hit, I put my stop loss at break even. But then when my second profit gets hit, I move my stop loss. I put it at stop loss and profit. So that way, no matter what happens, I'm always at a risk-free trade. I already took profit 1. I already secured my profits with TP1. Take profit 2. I already secured my profits with TP2. Now my stop loss is in profit. So whatever happens, even if I get stopped out, I will still make some money. But all of this is crazy, bro. Crazy. But yeah, I took my 1 to 2.72, 1 to 2, basically almost a 1 to 3 ratio right here. And I was good. I was blessed. We go back into, I could just refresh this, right? In current times to see what actually happened. Look how price went dumb. Price went stupid. This is just from my actual entry, right? And look how price went all the way up here. But remember, if I had took it from here, that's mod, bro. I took it from here all the way up to here, which is, oh, why is this a 1 to 4? Oh, okay. Yeah, this would have been a 1 to 777, which is basically a 1 to 8. Crazy. 15K probably. I don't know how much I could have made, but it is what it is. We can't dwell on it. We don't have to have fear, uncertainty, no doubt. We don't have to have FOMO, nothing. We let price do its thing. We let price do its thing, and eventually, the 2-3 p.m. market, silver bullet. I took some sells here. All three take profits were hit. We're Gucci. I have this analysis on another video. I actually took this live, so this will be on the video that comes out after this one. So this was my GBP JPY trade of the day for gold. Now, gold now, my boy. So let's say replay mode. As you can see, I took gold both ways, man. Both ways. I could buy a share. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. So at this point, what time were we? We were at 8:34, right? 8:34, man. Right. We were at 8:40. I don't even remember how I took this trade, to be honest. I don't remember how I took this trade. I think it was still because I was anticipating news, right? News were coming out at like 9 something. And even if I switch to the 5 minutes, what do I get? I honestly don't remember how I took the trade. Cause my the actual my actual entry should have been here. because this is the we got the highs, we got the lows. Sorry, we got the highs here. This was the previous lows, and then price broke through it, came up. Yeah, broke through it, came back up, pushed out of there. Displacement candle, then boom, boom, and then we got more upwards movement, creating the FEG. Price would have retested into this FEG zone, which it did one, two, three, four times. We would probably get our entry here. This, no, no, this technically should have been my entry. Um, Stop loss under the candle before the displacement candle, and we would have got my 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Let's see if price even keeps going. Okay, wait. We're showing too much. We're showing too much. Okay, so yeah, 1 to 2. We would have got our 1 to 2. That's it. Our 1 to 3 would have been up here, but as you can see, we always get at least our 1 to 2. We're always risking less 100 to make 200. You're risking 1,000 to make 2,000. Risking 10,000 to make 20,000. Right? We're always doubling what we're trying to risk. So like I said, I don't know if it was anticipation with news, but I saw the rejection here, this long rejection, this rejection, and price moving up like that. I don't know if I was maybe I was on those 15 seconds on my because I also have a funded account with TopStep X, and sometimes I look on the 15 seconds or 30 seconds. So there probably could have been an FVG here. I can't I can't really get to 15 seconds on this. Like I have TradingView Premium, which I'm able to do replay, but I don't have like the premium. I gotta go look into that. But yeah, there probably could have been a FEG here. Probably could have been an FEG here. I took this because, no, sorry. No, my entry's here. So yeah, I actually have no idea why I took this trade. No idea why I took this trade. So if it was on 15 seconds, my FEG would have been here. The retest would have been this white candle right here. And then boom, price just ripped through. I had a good almost 1 to 4 ratio. I'm pretty sure my stop loss, I mean my take profit was really here because I don't like to put my take profits if it's at the highs or lows. I never put it at the like right where the equal lows or equal highs are. I always put it slightly underneath. Um, with futures, we don't really got spread like that. But if you're trading this on forex or other brokers, there are spreads, and it might not even get your take profits hit. So I'm pretty sure I got it right here. This was a 1 to 3.46. Regardless, I got a 1 to 3. This was an amazing trade, and by what 8:53. So from 8:42 to 8:53, 11 minutes in and out. This was a quick scalp. 11 minutes in and out, and then me and my boys on Pips and Chill were talking. Um, my boy who also trades gold. It's just us, like, we really going at it with gold. Like we be going in. He was we were talking about sales, we were talking about something, and I was like, oh yeah, news is coming out. And I started seeing the rejections up here, and I was like, oh, so price probably just faked out to push upwards. And then we got rejection up here because I know news is supposed to come out around 9 something, Powell is speaking. So I started looking for sales. I was like, bet. So but by the time I was looking, things went too quick. Like all of this happened so fast. Like this moved so fast. I didn't even get the chance to enter here. This is why like I put this here, but I didn't even get the chance um to enter. But either way, I don't think price even retested into the FEG zone. Let's see. Price didn't even retest into the FEG zone. Price didn't retest up here, but we got a retest here, we got a retest here. This is fail, and like I said, this is me knowing that news is here, so I'm just like, oh, okay, we got these two rejections. Oh, my bad. I was editing a video and it just got finished uploading, um, saving. But yeah, so I got these rejections right here, this rejection right here. So I'm like, oh, we got a continuation of price pushing down because this is news, right? News, things move quick. Like, look at these candles, they're huge. So I'm like, I bet. So I took sales and I was just, oh my gosh, I was just stacking them. Like I was just stacking. I was just adding lots on lots on lots on lots. I was just adding onto it. Like if you see my screenshot on my phone when I sent it to the group chat on Piss and Chill, you just see a whole bunch of sell arrows. I had like I think like 15 or 20 contracts on this thing, man. I don't know how much it was, but I had no, because I think I have max 25 or max 27 contract. I don't know. I didn't have more than 20. I had like 15, 17 contracts on this, and I was just selling, selling. Oh my gosh, this was a great trade, man. This was right here. And this was what, a 1 to 5, bro. A 1 to 5. Price never. If I had waited for price to come here, price never came back here anytime soon. Like eventually it did, but not anytime soon. Look. God, man, gold is crazy. And then the actual 10. Sorry, mind you, all of this was before 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is here. This is when 10 a.m. starts. All of this was pre-market, right? Because of news, and I wanted to get in on the action. This was from 8:30 something to 8. No, this was from 8. Because yeah, I said this was 11 minutes, so 8:40, 42 to 8:53, and this was from 9:08 to 9:18. So imagine 11 minutes of catching this 1 to 3, and then 10 minutes of catching this 1 to 5. Oh my gosh. And then by the time 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Silver Bullet came, I'm like, bro, I'm already good. I'm like, I secured my bag literally minutes, 30, 40 minutes, an hour, whatever, an hour and a half before the actual Silver Bullet session came in. So I'm like, when Silver Bullets came for gold, I didn't want to touch gold. I felt disgusted. I was like, I'm done with you. You've been used and abused. Thank you for your service. And I left you at that. But let's see if we could have caught something on gold, right? Let's see as we're doing this. Because I didn't touch gold for 10 to 11, like I said. Let's see if we were to do something, right? So this would have been sell side liquidity. This would have been our higher low. So I would have put this as our buy side liquidity. BSL. So we would have looked for, at this point, price would have really been like here, right? At this point, it would have been 9:49. So 11 minutes or 9:50 because of this candle. So 10 minutes before 10 a.m. Silver Bullet, right? So already 10 minutes before, we already started having a sweep of the lows. Sell side liquidity is being swept, and we could have let this thing do its thing because we really wanted to wait till 10 a.m. If let's say we wanted to trade 10 to 11 a.m. Silver Bullet, so let price do its thing, right? Boom. This line, this long vertical line indicates that we have entered 10 a.m. Silver Bullet session. So with that being said, we had a sweep on the low sell side liquidity sweep right here. Price move upwards. So push down, quickly came back up. This would have been a nice displacement candle, but we didn't get any FPGs in it. Price completely came back up, redid the whole move that it did here. Pushed up again, pushed up again, pushed up again, came down, did a little retest, pushed up, and got out of there. Now with those push-ups, we got another displacement candle with an FEG that was created, right? So this, we would want price to come in here, give us a retest. Oh no. We would want price to come in here into this FVG zone, fill the fair value gap. So stops would have been under here. Fill this fair value gap, look for a 1 to 2 at least. I want my target would be at least buy side liquidity, which is not even a 1 to 3. So 1 to 3, let's just put it at here, slightly above buy side liquidity, which is okay. So we would want a retest into this FEG zone. Like I said, I did not take this trade because I had already took these two trades right here. I had already took these two trades, bro. I had already took them, so I'm like, why would I trade the 10 a.m. session again if I already went massive? Because I went crazy on this sell side. Like I said, I was stacking contracts on contracts on contract because it was new. So price just kept pushing. Look at these long candles. Price kept pushing, so I was just contracts on contracts, bro. So I'm just breaking down of what could have, should have been if I had traded 10 a.m. bullish session. So this could have been it. Like I said, broke through sell side liquidity, push up, boom, came back, retested break, pushed up again, boom. We had a break of market structure right here, not fully a change of character. I think change of character would have been like up here, but yeah, break of market structure right here. In this push, we have fair value gap was created. Boom, you mark up your fair value gap, you mark up your entries, sells under here. I mean stop loss under here, and then you look for your 1 to 3. Ideally, you would want a 1 to 2, right? You would want a 1 to 2 because you could get your 1 to 2. A 1 to 3 is just a bonus. So let's just wait and see what price does. All right. So boom, this is looking lovely already. So look, let's just wait on the first one. Actually, let's go before that. So right, you see how I was just saying like we would want a retest into this fair value gap to fill the fair value gap for this trade to be valid and to go for longs. So we're looking for price to come back into the fair value gap, tap inside of it. The body should not close outside the bottom of the fair value gap. It could close inside with a wick. We want wicks. Wicks to just show failure, just like basically just a stop hunt and then come back up. We want wicks. We don't want bodies. Boom. So after this candle, oh, it's still going. Yeah. So after this candle, technically, if I were watching this and I seen this, I would have took this because price tested inside, retested inside the fair value gap, a wick past the body, a wick past the box, came back up and closed inside the box, and you still got the body upwards here. But this is a great retest. This is what you want. This is the type of retest you want. So even on the next candle, even after it closed, it did this mumbo jumbo. I would have already entered here on this first yellow candle. I would have already entered here, and I would have been like, whatever happens, happens here. Either my stop loss gets hit or my take profit gets hit. We will see. So at this point, I'm in the trade. I would put up my take profit zones. So this would have been how it was, right? Take my stop loss. My stop loss would have been right here. My full take profit, my 1 to 2, would have been here, right? My 1 to 2. My 1 to 2 would have been here. So I'm risking 930 to make 1,680, right? Does that make sense? Is this the 1 to 2? 1860? This don't make no damn sense. But let's go with it, right? So I'm risking this much to make this much. My stop loss is here, and we already said I'm gonna add this again just for a stop loss because I want to move. Actually, no, I can move. What am I doing? I'm tripping. All right, trade has been entered right here. Boom, trade is in. Now we let price do its thing. Oh, sorry. Let me put this at. Come on, bro. What am I doing? I have to put this at 1 to 1 so I can show you when it hits 1 to 1 what to do. So this is my 1 to 1, right? We're getting close to there. Next candle. Boom. 1 to 1 is hit. I'm up $1,000. So what you do is close, because you have 3 contracts in, right? There's 3 contracts in here. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Now that I'm at 1 to one, I hit my 1 to 1, I close one contract. So what do? If I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna sell it to mean that I sold one of my contracts. Sold one contract and I profited at least $340. So now, with that being said, with my TP1 being hit, you take your stop loss, you bring it to break even. This is now a risk-free trade. It's a risk-free trade. You already secured 340. Now, no matter what happens, you made at least 340. So if price were to stop from here and just reverse all the way back down, it doesn't matter. I already profited. I already secured $340. Now, if price were to hit my stop loss, it's at break even. This is $0. $0. I don't lose zero. I don't make zero. It is zero. I would have profited 340. So now we let price go to um our 1 to 2. Where is our 1 to 3? Just so I could put. Yeah. So this would be our 1 to 2. Gotta do this because I'm gonna bring this to 1 to 3. This would be our 1 to 3, right? So technically our final TP should be somewhere up here. This is our 1 to 2. This is our take profit 2. Profit 2. And our take profit 1 was like right here. Take profit 1, right? So take profit 1, take profit 2, and then take profit 3. Take profit 3, and then final TPs would have been up here, which is the um this big retest that was up here, right? This would be final TP. Right? So this is how we're playing. So we have our take profit 1 was hit. We brought stop loss to break even. Now this is a risk-free trade. Whatever happens, we made $340. So let's go. Let's see what price does. We let price continue doing its thing. It got close to take profit 2. You see that? Boom. Take profit 2 was hit. Take profit 2 was hit. So let's go back. Because we gotta close this right? So let's just go. Play. Boom. Take profit 2 was hit. Now oh, my fault. Okay, we gotta do this again. Alright. Let's do this again because since I went back, it stopped out the thing. So I bought here. Stop loss was here. Final take profit, which is take profit 3, is up here. So this would make more sense, right? I am risking $960 to make $2,520. I let price do its thing. Boom. Take profit 1 was hit. We are closing one contract. We're securing. It was $340, but I think things got readjusted. But now it's $310. We're securing $310. We bring our stop loss into break even. It says 0 0. That means break even. Whatever happens, we're making $310. Whether price comes back and hit us or I don't know, we're making at least $310. All right. We let price continue doing its thing. All right. I'm gonna do it at 0.5 because this thing be moving quick. Boom. All right. Take profit 2 was hit. It slowly came back down, but we're still gonna close 1, right? Boom, we secured $780 because take profit 2 was hit. We still have one contract left. If take profit 3 gets hit, we're gonna make another 840, right? So now we take our stop loss. So when take profit 2 gets hit, you take your stop loss and you put it in between your first take profit and your entry. So that means now we could secure $170 extra. So no matter what from this point on, if price goes back down and reverse and goes all the way back down, it doesn't matter because we have secured $780 already. Plus, our stop loss is now in profit of 170. So no matter what happens, you already secured the bag of 780 plus 170, which is what 950. No matter what happens, you're making minimum $950 on this trade. So you let the trade continue and see what happens if take profit 3 gets hit. This is patience, right? You gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. I like that. That rejection right there, that retest. These retests, these drop candles, that just means more bullish movement. Let's go. And then boom. So this is a great thing, right? So I expected bullish movement. I thought price was just gonna keep going up, keep pushing. But boom, look how the our take profit was hit, right? Our stop loss and profit was hit. We secured $950. This trade is now over. You're done. It got close to our take profit 3. At one point we was up 1,000 something, right? It got close to our take profit 3, but it's okay. It's okay because we still secured $950. So a trade initially we were risking 960 or whatever it was to make 2,200 something. We ended up making $950 out of it. Money is made. A win is a win. Let's just see what price does. It could just keep going. Yup. 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 It got close to take profit 3, but didn't hit it. It actually just retested the swing high. And we're already at yep 11 a.m. bullet session already. 11 a.m. silver bullets already done. But as long as you enter between 10 and 11, for those who do, you can let your price ride out until stop loss or take profit gets hit. You just can't enter outside of those zones, right? So boom, take profit 3 eventually gets hit at 11:23 a.m. And this is price coming down once, taking us out in stop loss and profit, coming back down again, taking us out if we had to move stop loss and profit. So technically, yes, I understand. If we were to leave our stop loss where it was initially, we would have never got stopped out. We would have hit take profit. Our first entry was at 10:05, and our full TP3 would have got hit at 11:24. And an hour and 19 minutes, we would have been in and out the trade. Even if I had left my stop loss, wait, let me just put this straight. Even if I had left my stop loss at break even, price would have never came down and hit me out at break even. So this would have still been a valid trade, and you would have still got your take profit 3. The only reason why I move my stop loss in profit is because sometimes we never get that take profit 3 hit. Price could have got here and never even came, like never broke through like this. Price could have got to our take profit 2 here and just reversed and kept dropping forever and drop and drop and drop. We do it for security reasons, for safety reasons. When I say we, I'm talking about me, but I'm saying that we should do it. As in us, whoever's watching this, we should do it because you want to secure your profits. You want to keep it safe. And oh my gosh, I keep moving this. Ugh. Yep. And for NQ, man, for NQ, wow, wow, wow. This I should have stacked on because I was in this trade right after I took gold. So I didn't want to risk too much. So I actually just had one contract on this. This trade alone, I think I made about two, no, not even 3,000 something. Cause yeah, yeah, 3,000. I think 3,100 is what I made on this trade. 3,100. But if I had not went too crazy on gold, literally a few minutes beforehand, and I just held NQ, and look how low it kept going. Just this would is was a 1 to 2, so this would have been, what's it, 3, 4, 5. This could have been a 1 to 5 trade, and I don't really have much to say about this, to be honest. This is, again, this happened after news news happened around, I think, what, here it was random. News was like 9:17 or 9:19. I'm like, why? That's so weird. Boom, and then price just kept dropping. I was waiting for a retest in here, never got my retest. So I'm like, boom, okay, okay, I'll just keep waiting. I'll just keep waiting. Eventually, eventually, I had another opportunity. Where was the hell? Yeah, eventually I had another opportunity here. We got a retest up here. I was like, okay, it didn't get to here or here. There was another fair value gap that I could have put here. Price never came up that high. Price never retested here, but fair value gap was created here, and then we got the retest. Boom, I got my entry. Look at that perfect sniper entry. Boom. After that, price just never even came back into the fair value. Never even came back. Yeah. And it just dropped, just dropped, just dropped, just dropped, just dropped. So in this case, the only reason this is a 1 to 2, because technically, this, my stop loss should have been here, right? This would have been a 1 to 4, and all of my take profits would have got hit. All of, no matter what happens. Look, price kept going low. Since my entry, this little wick right here, price never came back. Never came back until, like, what, an hour and some change later. Then it did this little thing, and then now eventually we came back into the zone. But price never came back. It came in, gotcha, bitch, and just ran with it, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I think those are the only trades I took on my futures Apex account, which was gold and Nasdaq. Oh, I took ES too. I'm lying. Whoa. I took ES, did I not? ES. Yeah, what the hell? Did I? Yeah, ES1, my bad. I took ES2. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot about this. I took ES2, bro. This was crazy because when I won it, my real entry was here. My real entry should have, sorry, my real entry should have been right here where this wick came into this retest zone, right? Like I said again, this is after news. News happened around here. 9:19, we got this little doji right here. Boom, drop, drop, boom, drop, boom, drop, drop, drop. Came back into the zone, drop, 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 drop. Came back to the zone, and then I was just consolidating. Well, technically, all of this is consolidating, but whatever. But wow, I missed this out because I was in a group. My pitch and chill, chat with my boys. It's not my group. It's my boy Roger's group. But I was in a group, and we were talking about it. I looked away. Boom! This candle did that, and I was like, "Yo!" I didn't put a limit. I didn't put a sell limit. I didn't put nothing. I just visually wanted to see it happen so I could take it as it is. But I looked away. Boom! This happened. I was like, "Oh my god! What the hell is that? What is that?" So I missed it. I got in. I got to move this out. So yeah, I missed this. This would have been the perfect entry. Oh my gosh, bro. This would have been a good 1 to whatever. But yeah, I missed that. I got in at this candle because literally as this bounced it in, came back down and closed, I got in here. So this was a good, 1 to 2. It could have been a 1 to 4, 1 to 6, a 1 to 5, whatever. But it is what it is. But another, just like NQ, I got tapped in. I entered right here. Stop was up here. Technically, my stops could have been right here. This would have been a 1 to 4 if my stops were here. But I wanted it outside of the FEG zone just in case, because I don't know if Price actually wanted to come back in and do a little taps before dropping. But he didn't even give it a chance. Stupid. Wasn't gonna get the chance. But after that tap, boom, look at that. Price never came. Price never came back. Price came back a little bit here, but you know, wee, wee, and then just kept dropping, man. Oh, I love it, bro. Take profits would have got hit here. I love it. This is why I love trading. I actually had fun this morning trading, especially with gold. When I just kept stacking contracts on contracts. I wish I was because I was doing it on my phone. I was on lunch break, bro. I was on my phone just doing it manually, and then I was just adding contracts, shorts, adding contracts every time it broke through, adding contracts, and I was laughing and giggling, bro. This was the funnest trading day I ever had, which is also the day I made the most money. So, yo, shout out to gold, shout out to ES, which is the SP 500, shout out to NQ, which is Nasdaq, and shoot, shout out to JPY, shout out to GBP USD on the forex side, man. Love y'all. And shout out to y'all for watching this, leaving a comment, and subscribing. Appreciate y'all, man.